Hey everyone, welcome to All Space. Welcome to All Space in Between. Boom, Mitch. There we go. We got Brooke.
Me.
And we got Billy.
Hi.
There we go. And then probably just gonna get to like one question. I'm so sleepy.
We're all sleepy.
Welcome everyone to All the Space in Between.
Hello. Hi.
I'm gonna need you guys to bring the funk and the energy and the pizzazz this episode.
You're pizzazzless.
Because I accidentally woke up at, I don't even want to say it,
Disgusting time.
9 a.m.
Horrible.
Yeah, I woke up at 9 a.m.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Brooke, can you imagine?
Yeah. No,
Can you
it never
imagine?
happened to me.
Yeah.
Not like Starbucks opens at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee, so that doesn't like affect me in any way.
No,
It doesn't
for sure.
affect my life in even the
I'm
slightest.
drinking
It's
coffee
actually
right now.
boring. Coffee.
No, is it?
Yeah, being into coffee is boring.
Okay.
Mitch just smelled my coffee 4 seconds before the start and said, "This is my childhood drink and I love it and wish I could drink it, but go off,
I was a
King."
really boring kid growing up. Yeah, it's actually kind of a... When I was a kid, I never told you this, I was like a normie. Yeah. I was like an NPC as a 6-year-old. And I didn't...
A 6-year-old drinking coffee.
Yeah. Well, that's accurate, actually.
Were you also like sitting in like a shuttered office with a cigarette smoking in the ashtray solving murder cases?
And more than anything, I was like really tired.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do anything without that cup. Without that cuppa.
Nobody could talk to me before my cup of joe.
Not even my mommy.
Who actually had to make the coffee, so that
Who
was
made
awkward.
the coffee for
Yeah.
me?
No,
Yeah,
no.
she
Just
talked to
make.
me.
Just
Yeah.
make it. Don't talk. Just make the coffee.
Not even my mom.
Mitch
mom.
actually lived so hard by the "don't talk to me before I've had my coffee" thing that he didn't actually say a word until
Yeah.
his mom, at the age of about 6, gave him coffee,
I was nonverbal
and then he spoke.
before.
Yeah,
His first word was "wowza."
Yeah.
the first noise he ever made was
Yeah. Was give me another cup.
the first
Another one,
drinking
Mom.
segment.
That's pretty funny. This is All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
My-
Oh, wow. The amount of competitive cat energy. Wow. Look at, oh boy. Cat
Stop.
fight.
No,
Wow, they are walking all
Let's say
over
it
each
in
other.
unison.
my name is Brooke.
What? You guys both said Brooke? Why?
She said, "Say it in unison."
Oh, okay, cool. Now in
And-
unison say my name is.
And my name is Billy.
Whoa.
It'd be so crazy if you guys said my name is Chicka Chicka Slim Shady but at the exact same time.
We
You
both
know?
just thought
Yeah.
it. I think we
Yeah.
should read all the emails like that too.
In unison, we
Yeah.
used to do actually something like that where we
Why?
would start
talking at the same time.
and then have a really great episode where we promote patreon.com/flatsound. Check it out sometime for the discount on the newest album.
Pretty
That
good.
just came out on vinyl.
good.
Can you believe that?
It did.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that for a little bit?
Yeah, newest album, When You Run Away, Do You Close Your Eyes? Beautiful, beautiful little release I did recently. Is now on vinyl.
Woo!
So if you go to patreon.com/flatsound, you get a little discount on that. If you were just looking for a reason to like join the server, if you were looking for a reason to join the server or become a patron and you were going to get it anyway, now's a great time to do that because if you are on the petal or leaf tier, then you will get 20% off of that purchase, which is neat.
I wasn't paid to say this, but it's my favorite album
Wow.
you've ever released.
Really?
Yeah.
By
Also-
Flat Sound or just ever?
Well, that I've ever released.
Oh, I
So
thought you
that's
just said my
inclusive-
favorite album ever released.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
that I've
yeah.
It's
ever
like
released.
even more than the 1975s.
Yeah, even more than Mr. Sheeran. Even more
Stop
than
making
Ed?
me look like
Ed's
this.
music?
More than Hoodie Allen?
More than Hood? More than that song that Hoodie Allen did with Ed Sheeran? which I know about. Which I know
That's
about.
so funny. Okay, no. But I think it's the best album you've released. And it's the best Discord in the world.
Whoa.
In the world.
It's the best Discord. My home.html.
Yeah.
Is the best Discord server.
Okay, wait. I have to continue by saying.
In the world?
Yes. But also, I feel like it needs to be said. The public server where you did a live performance the other night, which is like, anyone can join. If you're in that one and not home HTML, completely different vibes.
Yeah,
home HTML
different.
is active. It's like
There's
very
the food
friendly and family and homey and just like a really, really, really good place. And I feel like it needs to be said that those are like two complete opposites. Because I feel like if people are in the public one and they're like, well, I'm here. It's just like, no, you're not. You're not here.
Really here.
Yeah.
And that's the only servers Brooke knows about.
Yeah.
And cares about.
It's true.
Oh, no one else here has a Discord
Has a Discord server.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my god, stop it. Not that I'm a mod in, Billy.
I don't have any mods in my Discord.
Nika's a mod.
I'm a mod.
Oh my god.
I'm a mod.
Okay, okay, but I forgot Nika was a mod. Nika might not even be in my Discord anymore for all I know.
Did Nika even listen to this show?
No.
Nika?
Fuck no. There's no
Are
way.
you there?
No, there's no way Nika listens to this
Mitch
show.
has never posted in my Discord, so fuck
I'm
the moderation
waiting
he
until
does.
the right time to post, and
Whatever.
it isn't yet.
I like that you're not in my Discord.
Me too.
You're
I
not
don't want to
distracting people.
I don't want. There's like some
Coming in, I'm
crossover
flat sound.
Venn diagram of
Yeah.
the Billy and Mitch's life in the middle. Sometimes
Yeah.
there's the fans of the me, the flat sound.
Yeah.
I did write I exist, and you said okay.
Anyway.
And then you said, okay,
Okay.
don't post in my server. That's what you said. You said don't post in my server.
Okay, stay out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But back to the album. I was making I was also not paid to say this, though I guess I was paid to do this because it is part of my job. But I made the product pages for the vinyl and the other merch we have going up.
Yeah.
Did the photography, etc. And I also write the descriptions and everything. And for the when you run away, do you close your eyes vinyl? I think the description literally says like, this is one of the most beautiful vinyl we've ever released.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about like visually how it looks.
I was.
Oh, okay.
Both.
For sure.
I was. Like, it's as a package, it's fucking beautiful. I mean, I would think that because my photograph's on the front.
Yeah, I was just going to say that Brooke's compliment had to do with
all
just
three
me.
of us designed
It's true.
designed the inner sleeve and the back of it, and
the actual
chose the
vinyl.
variant of the actual vinyl. The vinyl matches like fucking
Beautifully.
perfectly.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And, you don't have to be a patron to buy it or look at it. Go to flatsound.org/shop right now to look at it because we haven't even posted about it yet.
No.
So if you want to get before all of the 6-year-old NPCs out there, then flatsound.org/shop to check it out.
Yeah.
Just look at it at least before I post
honestly,
about it.
it's
Just to be
super
early.
cool.
Yeah.
Just to look at it and to be early, you should do that.
Yeah.
And it's cool.
But it's one of it's one of the most beautiful vinyls that we've made. It's also, if we're counting it as an EP, I think it's like the best EP that you've made recently.
I don't even count it as an EP. It's like 8 tracks long.
I guess.
It's not an EP. It's a short LP.
But I like it over.
I like it over
other
most
releases.
Flat Sound releases. I think it's really, really good. And I was even talking. I did a stream on the public server recently where I played the whole album start to finish, performed it acoustic, and it's fun. It was a lot of fun. It was really, really cool. I liked it a lot. And I was like, it kind of surprises me that Chamomile hasn't but then it doesn't surprise who am I to say this? It surprises me this hasn't popped off because I've posted about the album like twice, since it came out.
Yeah.
But now I feel like almost everything was like a soft launch leading up to vinyl being available.
Yes.
So now once I'm a little less sleepy, I can really promote it and post about it and be like vinyl. Also, have you really listened to this song? This song goes crazy, especially when you listen to it on vinyl. And here's a music video for this track. Have you heard it yet? It's on the album. There's just no skips for me on this fucking album.
No.
True.
Imagine
Absolutely.
I release an album and there's a skip. There's like
Sometimes there is.
on a personal level, I'm not skipping Flat Sound songs. Get out of here. I'm not just gonna a skip would mean I didn't include it. It means I hated it.
Yeah.
But there are albums where I'm like, this song is filler. this song needed to be filler for the greater good of the album.
Sometimes the album needs to breathe a little.
You need to breathe, and sometimes I'll do that with an interlude.
Yes.
But with this, I'm just like, every song right here, I feel it, I love it, I think it's super good.
Yeah.
So if you haven't even listened to the album yet, just look it up on Spotify. When You Run Away, Do You Close Your Eyes? I think it's really beautiful. You did the album artwork.
Yeah.
I did the music, and you helped with everything else, even just the mixing and stuff. And this needs to be like this, needs to be blah, blah, blah. The creative, it great. It turned out great. And it's good, and you should check it out. You should buy it on vinyl.
Woohoo. Plug done.
I'm so fucking tired. So this is a podcast where we read emails.
So
every
true.
week.
Yeah.
We'll do it every week. Also, people have been asking, how's your toe?
Who's been asking how's your toe?
Lots of people online.
It's true.
Are just like, how's your toe?
People online
How's your
are
toe?
clamoring for news of your toe?
Yeah, they're just, how's your toe? And I haven't really gotten back to a lot of the people about it because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, still broken. Like, what? It will continue to be that for 4 to 6 weeks, you know?
Yeah.
But it's healing, and it's good. So it feels better. Visually, it's visually just how things like progress, how they bruise, you know?
It's rough.
You were telling me that. You were like, this is like kind of how things work. And I was like, for sure, it's just kind of hard to see when it's your own toe.
Yeah.
And it's like getting purple, more purple by the day.
It's like compressing itself, you know? The area of bruising is smaller, but the smaller bruise itself is much darker. It's just kind of going...
It is a much darker... I thought I hit stop record. It's darker. It's purple. I got a purple toe.
It looks like you have frostbite.
And it's spreading. It looks like. Yeah.
It's like you have frostbite that's spreading. Yeah.
It's but that's a pretty funny update on the toe. Still broken. It didn't just magically become not broken over the last week.
Yeah.
And it will continue to be broken for some more weeks.
Couple years.
Yeah. Don't say that. I'm gonna knock right on some wood for that one. Let's get into it. Do we get into it?
You're reading the first one.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm not even prepared at all.
I know. You never are.
Is his phone dying?
No.
Wow.
No, not at all.
That's a new one.
Wow.
This one's called You Ruined My Birthday. And it goes, hi, Mitch and Billy, and the other one. I was just minding my own business, catching up on some of the podcasts. I had gotten all dressed up, since it was my birthday, with a black turtleneck, jeans, and a black leather belt, and I was feeling very cool. I was so happy to spend some time listening to my favorite podcast on my birthday. What were we looking at? To spend some time listening to my favorite podcast on my birthday. That's when you started talking about accidentally dressing like The Rock and being mortified. This is when I realized that my cool outfit was that I was so proud of was in fact a Rock cosplay. I was living in blissful ignorance, and now I want to cry on the bathroom floor. Frowny face.
All right, let's get this straight though. Just because as someone who wore the outfit last week, just because it might be an accidental James the Rock
Dwayne.
Did you say
James. I said James. James the Rock Johnson closet cosplay doesn't mean it's not a cool outfit. Okay, it was a cool outfit when he wore it.
Can I make a baseless prediction?
What?
You glanced at my phone to see if I had read the outfit correctly because they didn't include a necklace.
No.
Damn it. Well, fuck.
Do you want to know why I glanced?
Can you re-record that and say yes, just so I can have
just
the clip?
Put my mouth over here. I'll say it right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah. Do you want to know why I glanced?
Yeah. Why?
Nat in the Discord had a birthday a couple days ago.
True.
Oh, and
so I thought, I was like, I wonder if Nat sent in this email.
Was it?
No.
Oh.
It was.
Lots of almost facts that we aren't getting right. Yeah, Yeah, no, it wasn't. Oh,
well, Nat, what were you wearing on your birthday? Does Nat listen to the podcast?
I don't know. I'm gonna say no, probably.
No.
Well, they asked us about what to do with all that smoked fish that their dad was.
Oh yes,
them,
yes, at some point they did.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting Nat was the smoked fish European, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And occasionally in the food channel, they're like still posting pictures of just like what looks like smoked fish, and I'm like, damn, still, huh?
So he never stopped.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Legendary question, to be honest.
Anyway, I didn't hear any talk of a necklace personally.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the staple of the outfit, to
If
be
you
honest.
just have
If you're not
everything and
wearing,
you're not
the,
wearing
necklace,
the necklace,
then it's just an outfit.
It's just an outfit.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
you might have like skirted past the that's
I
that's
agree.
probably fine, right?
Yeah, because we can't say that James, owns all black turtlenecks.
No.
Yeah.
Jimmy would never claim that. Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy the Rock Johnson would never claim that as his own.
Dwayne James Jimmy the Rock Johnson.
I also think it's a good outfit because I've been caught wearing this outfit many times before. It was one of my favorite outfits. It was like a dark turtleneck. I had the chain, the jeans, and yeah. I mentioned it last time, but yeah.
Throw it up.
The pic?
The pic.
The pic?
How do I throw up a pic? Am I going to snap?
Yeah.
Let me hold the... Yeah, snap, actually. Snap.
Okay, ready?
Oh, you suck at snap.
Oh,
So
wow,
snap
that
it
wasn't good.
Let me move
into
my ring down.
You got...
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ring was too high.
You gotta snap good or it won't show.
Yeah. It only kind of shows up.
That's
if
like
you
how
don't
it
snap.
works. Yeah.
Yeah. Only half the pic will show up, and then
yeah.
the other half.
I've worn the outfit.
This is a great example of that outfit. I know because I know the picture.
Yeah.
We don't have just like some weird thing where I can see it right here, right now.
Like
but
a VR
I know what
thing. Yeah.
I'm going to put there, and I've seen it, and it looks very much like the Rock.
I'm even kind of posing the same way. Can you
Yeah.
put the picture of the Rock too?
Snap.
Oh, God.
That was a
Okay,
good
well.
snap. That was a good
Yeah,
snap.
I'm good at snapping. The ring
Right.
really got me.
And now put that meme from The Office that's her saying it's the same picture.
Oh my god, okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, for sure. I gotta find that. Yeah, go. There we go, yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna fit that all. And then snap one more time to take it all the way.
This hand.
That was a left hand
It's the
snap?
ring.
You left hand snap like crazy. I can't
Remember,
even
I told Mitch the other day that I do I'm one of those
What's it
people
called?
who do
What's it
things.
called?
I forget.
every time.
Something dexterous.
What did Pat say? R.I.P. Pat Stay.
Ambidextrous?
He rhymed ambidextrous with
Hamster?
he rhymed ambidextrous with I'm swift with the right and the left fist.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
good.
That's pretty solid. Yeah. Okay. Damn, guys. So hold on.
Right, that was the right hand.
Chill.
Okay.
That was the right hand, but
Okay.
I'm nervous and you guys are both looking at me.
Sweating
Alright.
makes it even better.
Pretty good.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
All right.
Now do the left one.
There we go.
It was okay.
I was behind my head, you dummy. I went like
Oh.
this. Wow, I cannot believe that worked. Yeah, I went like this.
Well, I didn't expect someone to lie about that.
I can't do it with my left hand. Also,
try.
Try
check it
genuinely.
out. As good as I can go with my left hand right now, this is it. Ow.
That's fine.
That was my wrist snapping, first of all. That was my fucking wrist. Okay, so don't say it's fine when I'm not fine. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurts. It hurts the plate in my arm.
Well,
yeah, you do have a plate in there, so I guess that...
I've broken this arm twice, and the mobility in this hand isn't great. And also, it was never good to begin with, to be honest. And I'm like not using it a lot because of that, and it just becomes weaker and weaker.
yeah.
I need to become ambidextrous with the right and the left fist.
I'll
Definitely.
teach you.
How do you teach someone how to have a better
You
plate
teach
in their
someone to
arm?
write with the right hand. I'll teach you to write with your left hand.
Yeah, you gotta do like you know what like nuns used to do to left-handed kids
No,
in like the no.
not really.
Oh, you used to like if you got caught writing with your left hand, then they would like hit you with a ruler,
Oh, I thought they just did that anyway.
or they would. What?
I thought they just hit you with rulers like
For
if
fun.
you were bad. And
No,
stuff.
they hit your hand, and then if you
Oh.
kept doing it, they'd like tie your hand behind your back so you couldn't use it.
And then what?
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. I guess I didn't. I guess
get
I've
you-
heard that. I guess
Get
I
you to
have
do
heard
it with
that.
the right, yeah.
Yeah.
So you could be forcibly conditioned, I think.
It hurts me though. Like it hurts the plate and the screws and the hardware I
Do you
have
think
in
the
my
nuns
wrist.
cared about that?
What if you explain to them? Look, I had surgery on this arm. Yeah, I had surgery on
All right,
it.
well,
You think
hit
they
it
would care?
twice as hard.
Oh my god. I'll give you something to have surgery about.
Break your arm with a ruler.
There we go. I think a ruler could break this fucking arm, to be honest.
It's fragile.
A plastic little ruler. The fuck were we talking about? We took the pictures away, right?
Yeah.
And we snapped?
Yes.
And we're we're an hour and a half.
Don't snap again.
The Rock has a great outfit. The Rock rules. Go Dwayne.
The Rock rules. Woo! Yeah, go Jimmy John.
All right. Second of all. Coming up next on this podcast with us, we have a segment that I'd like to dub the Brooke Nook.
That's cute.
Yeah. Brooke's Corner. The Brooke Nook.
I've been taking notes of things I need to discuss with everyone this week.
We were going through the questions and Brooke was like, wait, save a space for me.
Oh, yeah. I have questions.
I have questions.
I have some questions I want to ask.
And I need everyone to get back to me. And if you're not in the Discord, fuck it. Send me an email.
What's your email?
I've given my email before. Go back and find it.
Oh, I got it.
No. Okay. I'll give it. Brooke, the letter O, and then Wortley, WORTLEY, @outlook.com.
Okay.
The O stands for Outlook.
Brooke Outlook Wortley at Outlook.com.
Yeah, because that's her Outlook email.
Okay.
That's how she remembers.
Let me pull up my notepad. Oh God, sorry. Don't look at me.
Man, you're struggling.
All right. My first thing is, the other day, we were all hanging out in a room.
I remember this is terrible.
And
in a room, that bit's important.
We're all hanging out in a room. Not outside. Not at the beach.
Stop. This is my bit.
Well, this is already a weird way to say it. But go on. Okay.
We're all hanging out in a room.
Okay.
We're making Seinfeld Lego. And when we were done making Seinfeld Lego, I was like, we gotta make some cheese quesadillas. And I was explaining this to everyone.
Unnecessary detail, right? Can we just agree? Unnecessary detail.
It's important.
Okay.
In fact, the Lego we were doing Lego, it was Seinfeld. The fact that we were going to have quesadillas and they were cheese.
Yeah.
Which they always are.
Cheese quesadillas.
Anyway, enough of that. When I was talking about how we were going to move from one activity to the other, and I said, when we're done this, can we make cheese quesadillas? As saying, when we're done making the Lego, can we make cheese quesadillas? And everyone looks at me and goes, when we're done this? And I'm like, yeah, when we're done this.
And we say no.
No, what the fuck are you talking about? And you're like, what?
Yeah.
And you go, I was like, you just said when we're done this, like by accident. And you go, no, I meant to say that.
Yeah, Brooke started explaining, saying, yeah, when we are done this.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. No. I'm actually it's like an it's when we are done this. And we're like, dude, that still doesn't make any fucking sense.
It still makes sense to me. And I have to point out, I'm not someone who like says a lot of like things that don't make sense.
Oh,
like,
what the fuck?
Bold claims.
Yeah, wow, bold claims. I talk
like,
usually that I am so smart on usually I am. Wow, crazy. Can you believe that? Try that. Try that from the top.
No, you know what I mean though. Like I'm good at spelling. I'm relatively good at talking. And like at least
you just didn't know how to say ambidextrous.
Yeah, you didn't know what ambidextrous was. I had to teach you a riddle in order to I love how this is like Brooke's thing at this point. She'll just like confidently be so wrong about something.
I don't know. I just feel like
I
feel like if you pointed that out to me that I said something that didn't make sense, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I can see how that doesn't actually make sense. But this one, I'm just like, what? That makes sense.
I don't know how if you're prepared for how wrong you're gonna be. That like. I keep forgetting what you say just because it's not in my fucking vocabulary. When we are done this.
Yeah, when we are done this. Let's leave the room.
Okay, so I'm saying the two options that make sense are...
And I fully agree.
When we are done with this, or when we have done this.
When we've done this. Like,
you have to
when we've already done that.
You have to make the tense make sense.
The tense has to make sense.
You can't say when we are, future, done this past.
Yeah, and also an easy way to kind of remind yourself is that it sounds fucking awful when you say it. It sounds totally wrong.
I feel like I've been saying it for years because like every time I do say it and every time like I go back to saying it, I'm like, and what about it?
You've conditioned yourself to think that this is a normal sentence.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
When we are done this.
I just want to know if it sounds weird.
So
anyone.
Brooke wants to know if you can leave a comment. I know the YouTube video isn't usually banging, but if you're not in the Discord or you just like to put anywhere where Brooke can see it.
Yeah.
Explain.
Tell me if it sounds normal.
That when we are done this,
If we
sounds
were just
like
in
a caveman talking.
And we were doing something. I was like, when we're done this, can we go do this? Would you question me?
I did.
We both did immediately at the same time.
It sounds so fine to me. But anyway, that was my first one. We're not even done my list.
That was number 1.
Okay.
Number 2.
That was Brooke Nook question 1, number 1.
Okay. When you're walking up the stairs,
Yes.
do you count the landing at the top of the stairs?
Just call it the top step.
But it's not.
It is.
Do you call the floor, the entire like floor of the top where you walk around? Is that a stair?
Oh my god.
Is that a step? Sorry, is that a step? Is that what we're saying?
No, just I can't believe that we're even questioning whether or not the thing you step upon is a step.
If I'm counting the step,
when you say this is this many stairs going up, or we had to count how many stairs we had because we were buying something for the stairs.
Yeah.
And Brooke was like, do we count the top? Does the top step count?
And we were like, yeah, you step.
Yeah, you step onto it. Of course it counts.
But I'm like looking at stairs. I'm like, that's the floor.
And you're
that's
like,
not a
but
stair,
that
that's
one
the
goes
floor.
straight and it becomes the floor. And I'm like, but you can't just skip it. You have to go on it.
You have to step up onto it.
And then that's the last step. Mm-hmm. It's still the step.
Yeah.
So do you count that? Let's say if you're like working out and you're like, I went up, not even this many flights of stairs, just I went and did this many steps up to the thing. It was this many steps up and you're working out, you're going up and then you're going down and stuff. You'd count that. Even just when you're working out and you know how they have just the one step sometimes, right?
It's just called a step.
It's just called a step and you step on it.
Yeah.
That also ends there.
Yeah, or if you're going up to someone's house, they have a porch and there's one step and it's the
But I just
floor
feel like that's
and then
different.
it's one step to the next
If I'm
bit.
counting a flight of stairs, I don't count that as a stair.
I think you're imagining even just a step, right? A step is, even when they're very wide, there
It's
is
the
one
top surface.
and then
Okay,
a lot of
here
surface
we go.
and then one and then a lot of surface. Like the thing I broke my toe on is one step, lots of space, one step.
Is a step a stair?
A stair is a set of steps.
Yes, a stair.
So would you call that a stair or just a step?
Well,
The thing outside?
I wouldn't call.
I wouldn't call it stairs.
I would call it stairs. I wouldn't say singular stair.
That's a
It's
stair.
a set of stairs.
Yeah, stairs are.
Yeah.
Step. Anyway, let me know that one too.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
when you're skating, prime example, and you'd be like, oh, I did a 5 stair
Yeah.
or something.
Uh-huh.
They're counting the top one.
Yeah. Well, one.
Yeah.
Yes, because then they're also counting the bottom, right?
If they're going from the top, they're counting the bottom one.
Yeah, because they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
And then from there, you don't stop at the last thing. You go and then one, because I have to make it to that.
Yes.
And that's one more step down. Yeah.
Notes on a postcard. That was Brooke Nook question number 2. Number 3. The final
Next
one? The last
Yes.
one? Okay.
today, getting dressed. What's the order you get dressed in? Because I did put my socks on last today. I was like, oh, gotta put on my socks. And everyone's like, why don't you put your socks on before your pants? I was like, why the fuck would I put my socks on before my pants? That's backwards.
It was, I mean, we can say that this morning I showered. That's fine, right? We can admit that I took a shower this morning.
We're all adults to admit that Mitch took a shower.
And while I was getting ready for the day, I am a person who goes, I'm out of the shower. So personally, I go nude in the shower. Not
my own choice.
Yeah. Some
Unless
people
you're
are
a
never
never
nude.
nude.
Yeah. So
Respect
I go
the never nudes, Billy.
in the shower, dude. I go fucking in, balls out in the shower.
What?
Yeah.
This is not the question.
What's the other option? Balls in?
No, balls in a little swim trunks.
but cock
Yeah.
out.
No, balls and cock are usually in the swim trunks.
Okay.
I wasn't ever nude for 13 years. So I
Did that overlap with the NPC 6-year-old coffee drinker?
No. I was well over that.
Okay.
At that point.
Okay.
I was not. You can't be a normie and be a never nude for 13 years.
Normie and never nude.
Yeah.
Don't
No way.
I guess that's
man.
true. Yeah.
Most people are disgusting nudes in the shower. Yeah, they're nudists.
This is well beyond my question.
Okay.
So I'm in the shower
Yeah.
and
Wearing
there's
socks.
nothing going on down there.
Yeah.
Right? So I get out and I dry off.
Yes.
Does the
Important
towel count as clothes? Okay, so I
Move
take
on.
the towel off. Sorry, the dog is not coming in here.
No.
But take the towel off. Boxers, first thing. That's me. Got some little itty bitty boxer briefs that you got me for Christmas, and they do fit good and they do look
They
good.
did. Yeah. Yeah.
Wiggle in them. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking good. I'm looking in the mirror.
A H&M small.
An H&M's. Does this come any smaller? His hips are like this. You do not understand.
You have some boxes for chihuahuas.
Please.
Maybe.
Please. Yo quiero boxers. Yeah. So, I'm in these itty bitties, right?
Yeah.
And then next, right after, I go socks. Boxer
Yeah.
socks.
Yeah.
You're right. That took way too long. I'm in the shower. I'm naked. I'm out. Boxers, socks.
This is also what I do.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Boxers and then socks.
I do underwear. If I'm doing a bra, that might go on, but usually no. And I go socks. But if I do a bra, then it goes underwear, bra, socks. That's very important.
Yeah.
No one does bra first before underwear, and if you do, you're a bona fide freak.
Wouldn't know.
Yeah. But yeah, underwear in general, and then socks, and then the rest of it.
And then the rest of it
Yeah,
in
I
like
want
in
a full order.
in an order. Sometimes I'll go. I guess I'll usually go shirt next, or pants. It really doesn't matter. But as long as my underwear's first and my socks come after, I feel like I'm good.
I usually go pants next, and then shirt if I'm getting like properly dressed.
Sometimes I think I'll go shirt next. Sometimes a lot of the time, and then I'll be like, what
Interesting.
pants? What
Yeah.
pants? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I'm getting dressed, I'm getting ready. Yeah, then I'll go pants or shirt. But it is important that I go boxers first, underwear first, then socks.
They can't be lost.
Yeah,
They simply can't be
I can't be
lost.
Quail Man from Doug. Yeah, I can't just throw them on after.
I don't know that reference.
Well, yeah, because you're not a '90s kid. Because clearly you're not a fucking '90s kid, so you don't
Oh
know
my
Quail Man
God.
from Doug.
Sorry, Brooke, as a 90s kid, do you know that reference?
No.
No.
Doug.
Two
I know
90s
Doug.
kids against
Quail Man.
one.
So that
No.
was like a alter ego in his imagination. He was a superhero. He
I
had a
watch
little
it too
belt
much,
around
I
his thing, and it was actually really cute because the belt went around.
When does he put the belt on?
It's actually third. You wouldn't believe that. Yeah, we put his socks on. Yeah, last is weird.
Respectable.
Anyway, Brooke goes sock last.
Okay, my order would go.
Yeah.
I don't wear a bra. I haven't worn a bra my whole life, so that out of the question. Goes pants. Well, pants isn't underwear. Hold on. Billy calls them pants, so I get all like
Underpants.
underwear.
Underpants.
Underwear first.
Can we agree on undergarment?
No, because that could also be a bra, I think.
Damn it.
True.
Yeah. So underwear, then a
Under
shirt.
there.
Underwear, then shirt,
Okay.
then pants, then
Hold
socks.
on. I'm imagining underwear.
Yeah.
And then shirt.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. You're missing the socks.
Then pants, then socks.
It's really just the socks.
And then if I was
that are out.
wearing like a hat or something fun, then, obviously that's last.
Hat goes.
Yeah.
Very end.
I like hat first before anything else.
Hat first.
If a hat's being involved in my
Wait, are you
outfit, then there's a stage in the getting dressed, like, kind of slideshow where it's just me completely nude with a
With a
beret
hat
on.
on.
Okay, that's
yeah.
a joke.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I don't wear a-
Okay, but I'm not even done this question yet.
Okay.
What is it? What is it? Where does it go?
Because then this morning, I'm like, that's it. I'm Googling it because you two are wrong. I can't believe that you're both telling me you put your socks on first.
Not first.
I liked
Not
how
first.
Brooke was very, like, there's a correct order to
Yeah.
do it,
No.
and you two
What's
are
the
getting
correct?
it right.
I'm just saying, like,
Okay, but
that's how
Google
we
did
do
tell
it.
me the most standard way, and it was socks last. But I was
That's
like, let's
not
just
true.
see some just different people on Reddit or whatever making a list, and let's just see what's going on. It was varied. Some people socks first, some people socks last. Yeah. But then there was people who was like, first I put on my socks, then I put on my shirt, and then I put on my sweater, and then I put on my coat, and then I put on my underwear, and then my pants. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Last.
You're just standing there in like a fully dressed on top, fucking like hat on, socks. He probably put his shoes on first.
Yeah,
and then he's
wearing,
like, my pants and underwear.
Yeah, he's wearing a little Ralph Lauren, like fully, but pantsless.
Yeah,
dick out,
American and English pantsless.
Yeah.
Balls out. Like me in the shower.
So at first I was kind of just like, I want to know what order people put their socks. Then I learned it kind of is just, I don't know, it just kind of varies. I still feel like socks last is the correct way. But now I'm just like, what the fuck is the order anyone puts anything on? Because I don't know. Reddit was just going crazy with being like, first I put on my pants, then I put my underwear on top, then I put on my shirt, then I take it off again. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You know, there's a term for being fully dressed with your dick out. Well, not just having your dick out like your flies are undone, but being fully dressed apart from underpants and trousers.
Bottomless. What is it called?
Yeah. Shirt cocking.
Shirt cocking. Yeah,
is what we used to call it. Yeah. But it's a really common thing that men will do at nude beaches.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're like, you know, a lot of people go to nude beaches because they actually want to be nude. They want to be free. They want to just have their whole body out. Which is the normal thing to do.
Some of these
guys then there are men who are just like, I just like to have only my just flaccid penis dangling.
If I could pick two things, dick and ass.
Out. But like fully, like button-up shirt and a rucksack and sunglasses and a visor on top of that.
I've seen it.
I've seen socks and sandals on the bottom.
I've seen it so many times at a nude beach. There's so many men that are just. They just want the family jewels out, nothing else. Yeah, it's like, that's not nude, my guy. That's not nude. Yeah, you're one of the most clothed people here. That's a little bit more. Would you agree, Brooke, that that's a little bit more offensive than just being nude? Is when you just have the midsection out. Because then it feels like you're exposing just that to me.
Yes.
You're exposing only that to me. Like, I'm not allowed to see your shoulders. Let me see your shoulders if you're going to show me your...
if we're all exposing ourselves, you got to join in.
Yeah. Well, that's not necessarily true. At a nude beach, you can also be clothed, right?
Yeah, you can be bikini'd or clothed or whatever. Yeah.
You're just allowed to be nude.
Yeah.
But Whoa.
Whoa. I'd rather you be whole ass and shoulders out. Head, shoulders, knees, and balls. Out at the nude beach. You have to be. Why can't you be? That should be a rule. A sign.
That should be a sign.
A sign.
Like they have signs at pools that are like, this is my ool. Notice how there's no pee. Please keep it that way.
What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
I've never seen that.
Oh, there's like so many just classic pool signs, and they're all corny like that. And that one just kind of like fits in perfectly. I could see
this is my ool.
Head, shoulders,
Notice how there's no
knees,
pee.
and cock.
Yeah. A good clip to have, just to be saying, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say how, like, restaurants have, like, no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Yeah, no, there's signs like,
Interesting.
This is my ool. Notice there's no pee.
What's an
Let's
ool?
keep it that way. It's supposed to be pool without the pee.
Without the pee.
Because it's like, don't pee in the...
I love how it took Billy a long time to get it. Wait, huh?
What's an
Wait
ool?
a second. What's ool?
I thought it was some weird Canadian slang.
No. This is just like that time
it's a pool without the pee.
That Brooke told me that people say Toronto without the T.
God.
And
this is my favorite Mitch bit that's ever happened.
Yeah. You were like, they call it Toronto without the T.
We call it Toronto.
You say, no, she didn't say they call it.
Yeah, she says,
we say Toronto without the T.
And I, fully serious.
Yeah.
it was no bit, it was no joke. I was like, Toronto. And you're like, what? And I was like, what does that mean? And you were like, the other T. And I was like,
wrong T.
For sure. Well, sorry, it was the first T.
Toronto. It's okay. I thought it was so funny that I told Mitch's brother later, and then he did the same thing.
Runs in the family. Absolutely. I think at this point, we need to entertain the thought that you're telling it to us wrong.
But you also thought for several days until like we pulled him up on this up. Yeah. What you say then?
Mitch thought we called it Toronto without the T. as like a cool way.
Slang.
Yeah, like we just straight up called it Toronto without the T.
Oh
And I
yeah,
was
I'm
like,
heading down to Toronto without the T.
you.
I thought it was. Thank you. I thought it was just a cool thing that you said. Yeah. We say Toronto without the T, and I'm like, well, that's long-winded.
But I get those are people like the big windy city or
Why don't you
whatever.
just say Toronto like the rest of us? It's much shorter.
That's stupid.
It's cool. It's not.
Man. Anyway, how do you get dressed? Tell me.
Yeah.
I want a list of everyone's answers in my email.
Are you more of a Brooke or are you more of a Mitchie? Yeah, we do about the same thing. You had an interesting sort of a theory that we do that because of all the years that we wore skinny jeans. Not that you didn't, but you wear these.
I was gonna say hello.
Okay. But when we were doing it, I still had socks like this that kind of
go up the calf.
Yeah, and they're kind of like silly socks. You know, you have these itty bitty socks that when you take them off, your foot is very small. You did that to fuck with me.
I didn't.
You did that to fuck with me. We just had a conversation today about how you don't wear socks like this.
No, she put these on earlier because she was cold.
Yeah, it's after the conversation that we had, wasn't it?
No.
I will say, when me and Mitch were wearing skinny jeans, they were never elasticated on the calf.
No, in fact.
And I feel like it was...
That's true.
Yeah, and you couldn't do that. You couldn't just rock
Yeah, they were like
Man.
that tough... strict denim that like even when you go to take them off at the end of the night, you're like really pulling your foot out and they're inside out and you're like
pulling it out.
But so I also have worn those.
So there was no way to get our sock on after putting the jean on.
You don't just know the memory you've unlocked of like the people I hooked up with that I had.
Oh my god, yeah.
You had to just be like, you're gonna have to help me with this one.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pull the pant so that the leg
every time
comes
I
off.
hooked up with someone,
And then we'd kind of laugh at it and be like, MySpace, right? And then we just had to like keep going, you know?
Sometimes you just like get one off and you just let the other one just be attached.
100% of the time.
Yeah.
Just I am one
you're
leg.
free now.
Just,
you can move, so
now
that's good enough.
Now I can
but
do
one
enough.
ankle still in the jean.
Yeah. Please, we're in a parking lot. Can we just fucking do it? Like, can we just get it? I need to get the motherfuckers back on.
I still do it sometimes. You don't lose your pants.
That's true.
Just keep them attached.
Do you have a problem with losing your pants a lot?
Sometimes.
And to think I'm in a parking lot. Where could they have gone? You see a homeless person wearing your exact pants later that day.
Skinny top man jean.
Your skinny, torn up little fucking ASOS jeans. And you're just like, I want to say it, but people will think I'm an asshole for accusing this guy of stealing my jeans.
I could talk sex on this podcast, yeah.
Of course you can.
So, like, more than, not losing my pants, I don't lose my underwear. If you're wearing, like, small little underwear and you keep your pants on, then it obviously keeps the underwear on, too. And then I'm like,
underwear is like, it's like the thing I was talking about earlier where your sock gets very small when you take it off. Underwear disappears.
Yeah.
I don't know where it goes.
You just be lost
gone.
in the bed for days. Then you do the sheets and you find like 8 pairs of underwear you took off during sex. And you're like, there they are.
Yeah, I'm just like, afterwards, I'm just like, I'm pretty sure I fucking ate it. Like, I don't know where it could have gone.
Or,
I think it's inside me at this point. Yeah, where is it?
Someone and you just push their underwear out.
I would sometimes, I would do, like, put the underwear kind of, like, inside the jean, like, in the leg or something, which I also do when I go to the doctor and she has to get me up in the stirrups kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is funny because there's been a lot of memes online lately about, like, how women will, like, daintily hide their underwear inside their jeans while, like, the doctor's literally going to be looking at your fucking cervix. Like, what are you hiding? But there's a big problem with just putting the underwear in the leg of your jeans, as you know.
Should I share this story with everyone? Okay.
Please.
We're getting personal because this is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life.
I think it's so good. I think it's super good.
This is really risky for me to share because on top of that, people I used to work with, if, I don't know, somehow might see this podcast.
Who cares? It's been so many years.
It's been years. I mean it when I say this is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me.
It's my favorite.
It's so embarrassing that I forgot about it for like 2 years. And one night I was actually talking to Mitch and all of a sudden I was like, I just remember the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. And I just like...
It was actually suppressed.
I've never actually done that to something before. Just completely blanked my mind until all of a sudden I was like, oh my God. And then I laughed a lot at it.
Yeah.
But okay, there I am.
Yeah.
Waking up in the morning going, oh shit, I'm going to be late for work. And I have no clean pants.
Mm-hmm.
And I look in my laundry basket and I'm like, I'll just wear the pants I wore yesterday. They're still clean. So I throw on some underwear first, then my shirt. And then I'm like, time to put on my jeans, throw them on, put on my socks, go to work. And I'm walking around work.
You went to work shoeless?
Finish it.
Oh my God. Then my shoes. And then I'm walking around work all day, just doing my work. And all of a sudden, I turn around and look on the floor, and my underwear is on the work floor. And I was like, what the fuck? How does this happen? And I kind of reach into my pants, and I'm like, I'm still wearing my underwear.
You thought for a second you had shimmied out of them. You had kind of...
You don't understand how confusing it is
like
when
a
that
magician's
happens.
trick.
Yeah. Honestly, I couldn't imagine how confusing that is because you know visually what your underwear looks like, and you only ever see it...
It feels like a dream when you see your own underwear on the floor at work. I was like, where am I?
Yes, exactly.
Someone hit
It must
me.
be so surreal when you see it and you're like, I've seen that on me. I've seen that on my bathroom floor. I've seen that on my bedroom floor.
Yeah.
It would even be like, it's like an intense... worst version of like if I just saw my underwear like in the kitchen, I'd be like, that's weird. It makes me feel uncomfortable. That's not meant to be there, right? Seeing it at work?
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? Okay, but there's so much happening and I'm so shocked that I can't stop staring at it. And I'm just thinking all at once until a coworker walks up to me and goes, whose underwear is on the floor? And I'm like, I can't admit to this now. I'm a coward. So I look at it and go, I don't know.
I would like to think that in the moment I'd be like, oh my God, they're mine. How the fuck did that even happen? But I would just be like, I don't know, probably yours or some shit. Why would you even bring it up? Would you plant those there? You're weird. You're being weird.
Staring in shock, like alarm bells ringing in your head going, that's my underwear, that's my underwear, that's my underwear. So I'm like, whose underwear is that? I don't know.
No idea, man. It's pretty fucking... Like, find something else to talk about,
So I'm just
honestly.
staring at it on the floor. And not only this, but it's, like, behind the counter. So I can't even be like, I don't know, some weird customer dropped it on the floor.
Oh, no.
I'm like, no customers back here. This is my underwear. There's, like, 3 of us at work. None of us are, like, the same size.
That's so fucking funny.
So I'm like, what the fuck do I do? But it's... It's gotten so much stupider. I don't know if I've ever gotten fully in depth to it, but it like perfectly lines up with the bathroom and like how you get behind the counter at work. Like the way it's like bathroom and then a big long aisle and then you're kind of behind the counter.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe a customer kicked their...
You're making up a lie so that you can get away with this.
Kicked their underwear and I just flew over.
That's so funny.
I don't know. I'm like, who knows how long it's been on the floor? I don't know. So we're all just sitting there staring at it, and I have to pretend that it's like also just as weird to me. So I'm like, ew, it's strangers. I don't want to.
You have to, because you can't. If someone was like, Brooke was a little too okay with touching those.
Here, I'll get it.
Here, I'll get it, and hopefully they don't see it says Brookie on the waistband. That's so funny.
So I feel like, that's gross. I don't want to touch it. What the fuck? And then I watched my manager pick up my underwear.
Another dream moment, right? Another total fucking...
And throw it in the garbage. And on top of this, let me just say, this was underwear. I was very, very clean. Also, just bought it like 2 days prior. So it's like my new fucking underwear. I'm just watching it go in the garbage. And I'm like... You
should have been like, wait, I'll keep it.
Someone like walks out later and it's just me in the garbage pulling out the underwear.
Please.
Instead of assuming it was your underwear, they just would have assumed you were like an insane pervert.
I just realized I didn't really explain exactly how this happened, by the way.
Oh yeah, you didn't explain how the fuck your underwear got on the floor. That's like you missed that whole part of the fucking story. Please get there.
I started getting into it. So I guess I took off my underwear and my pants at the same time the night before, just kind of whipped them off. And like the underwear went into the leg of my pants. And they were like pretty baggy pants, kind of a tight bottom, a classic Brooke type pant.
Yeah, so they were just being held at your ankle, basically? Yeah.
So I guess I put the pants on not noticing my underwear was in it for the day before because they're so baggy. And for like most of the workday, they're just kind of like bouncing around at my ankle between the waistband, and I just don't fucking notice. And then I guess at one point, like, it just gave away just enough for them to slip out from my ankle and onto the floor. And that's why I was already wearing underwear, because those weren't the ones I was wearing that morning. They were yesterday's underwear. And my God, thank God, like, honestly, thank God they were a new pair. Let's be real. Sometimes you get some blood staining. Sometimes there's like discharge, bleaching. Like,
imagine there's just this
down there.
bleached with discharge and discharge and blood.
Yeah.
And they're
it's like
just
a
there.
5-year-old pair of period underwear.
Yeah. And you just start shaking there, being like, I don't know. Also, I quit. Totally unrelated.
So I guess, like, if we're looking at some positives, at least it was new underwear.
Fresh.
At least they threw out my brand new, once worn pair of underwear.
Do you remember what they looked like?
Yes.
Exactly.
Do you know what's
actually
really funny about them?
That was so quick.
They were camouflage. They should have just like blended right into the floor.
They were camouflage.
Yeah.
Oh
it was
my
a
God.
little camouflage thong.
If only you worked in the Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
You would have got away with
it. Someone would have fucking tripped on them. Got wrapped around someone's ankle, your little thong. Right into the... That would be terrible.
Anyway.
Someone got a hot ass drink. They're like, behind.
Oh
so
my
never
God.
stash your underwear in your jean leg, because they'll fall out in public.
They will. They
will.
have. They did.
I can't. My throat hurts from laughing. That was too much for me.
Anyway, just send me an email. Has that ever happened to you?
That is Brooke O. Wortley.
At outlook.com.
No one knows how to spell Wortley. No one even knows what we're saying.
W-O-R-T-L-E-Y.
No one even know how-
B-R-O-O-K-E-O. Now I said it all backwards.
Wortley Brooko.
B-R-O-O-K-E-O.
Just
W-O-R-T-L-E-Y.
comment on the fucking YouTube
at outlook.com.
video.
You think I have a YouTube account? I don't even have the YouTube app.
Just check our fucking video, dude.
You don't have to have a YouTube account to watch YouTube videos.
Brooke's like, leave a comment if you think you do.
No, I thought you were saying leave a comment of my email address for people. And I was like, I can't comment.
No one's gonna fucking email you.
Please email me, because I said it last time and one person emailed me and I was so sad. And I responded to it. I'll respond.
No one's gonna email you.
I don't got much going
Brooke,
on.
look at me.
I had to get my my phone battery fixed the other day, and the guy was like, have you backed up your phone? You might lose everything. And I had to very sadly be like, there's nothing to lose, guys.
Yeah.
There's nothing on
Look,
that.
man, if you want to back it up to your phone, you can just have all that shit.
Yeah, also, like, I'm not that kind of person who hands my phone over and it's just like, I'm like, I don't know, scroll through whatever you want. There's nothing good on there.
I used to be a lot. I used to be a whole ton. Now, not so much, but I'm only really handing my phone. But I don't know. I handed my phone to Johnny today, and I was like, yeah, do an Instacart shop. I'll be downstairs. Blah, blah,
Yeah, but
blah.
it was worse when, like, you know, I was in a different country.
Exactly, yeah.
Because you don't know what embarrassing shit I could be texting you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that at any point it can just, I don't know. That's pretty bad.
So, you know, if you know where I am and that I'm probably not going to be texting you, then...
I am one of those people, though, that since, like, the beginning of time, anytime somebody was on my computer and they're just in my browser, this is, like, before, like, incognito and stuff, you know?
Yeah. When you actually had to, like, manually clear the browser.
Yeah. It was bad. Anytime anyone was on my computer being like, I just got to check my email or something like that, I'd be like, yeah, I can't say no because that'd be weird. Sure. I'm just going to stand over your shoulder and please don't hit, like, half of the letters.
Yeah, because it's like, you got to think, you got to be like, what email service provider do they have?
It's actually by Zanga. X.
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
Boom!
No.
Just starts playing. As soon as they hit X, they're just moaning and really loud. Duh!
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Outlook? Outrageously big asses.
Yeah. Gmail? No way.
Gigantic asses.
Gigantic.
Yeah.
Gigantic.
Yahoo?
Just
Yahoo. That's a giant ass.
Yahoo. That ass is ginormous. Give me one more.
Hotmail?
Hotmail.
Hotmail.
Yeah. Hot nails.
Hot
Damn.
nails with gigantic
With
antlers.
huge yahoos, baby.
Oh, that was good.
Good.
Can I tell one more story?
Go for it if you just want this to be
Yes.
wait, so we're not getting to the last question then,
No,
yeah?
No.
We can do it right now. Forget my story. It's
No,
not that
I
good.
want
No,
to
it's already
You
like
know my story.
too late anyway.
we're already at almost an hour and it's a big long question. So we'll save it for next time because
But it's a good one.
it is a good question. We'll save it for next time. I feel so tired though. Do I look tired? Be honest. Hold on. Don't look at me yet.
Okay.
He falls asleep.
Can I look now?
No, I'm trying to get natural. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Stressed out now. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, well you look tired.
Okay, well I'm resting my eyes. You're taking too long to fucking. Is my hair disheveled?
Yeah, in like a charming way.
Is
though.
it charming or is it exposing? Am I starting to crack?
No.
Am I
Not
exposing
quite.
the fact that I'm? I don't even want to say
It's
it.
not
I'll
midnight.
probably censor it, but 28. That I'm 28 years old.
I love my younger husband. Brooke, tell us your story.
Yeah, tell us a story, Brooke, please.
Well, it was just, I was like, I don't really care if people look at my phone. And then I was like, I used to care a lot when people looked at my computer. Not that I was ever hiding anything, because I was
hiding everything.
I wasn't. I never watched porn. Never into it.
Well,
Nothing to hide.
la-di fucking da.
But one thing that happened once that you guys both know the story, and I think it's kind of a good one, is I'm like, I don't know, 12, and I'm like, I want to learn all the lyrics to the song "Look at Me Now" by Chris Brown
I do know this.
and Lil Wayne and Busta
know
Rhymes.
this.
Is that all of it? I think you know the story.
I don't think I do.
So I was like, I'm gonna print out the lyrics, and when I go to bed tonight, I'm gonna lay in bed and just like reread through the lyrics a bunch of times so
Yeah.
I can
Because
remember.
what,
it.
this was like, you didn't have a phone or a laptop. that
Yeah,
you could just
no.
look at it.
I had a
on.
laptop, but I think I just was like, I gotta get cozy in bed, you know,
and
lay
just
on my
read
side.
a printout of A to Z lyrics.
There's something, like, I just want to say, there's something about being 12 years old that makes you want to do that shit, because I was 12 years old, did the exact same thing, but I was like, I need to learn 1 week by the Bare Naked Ladies. and I need to do it.
And I did too.
Right, you know it all?
Not that song,
Oh,
but
okay,
like
I
I
was gonna
learned the
be
song
like,
I printed out.
let's do it now.
Unfortunately, yours is much cooler.
Mine is much cooler. It's pretty cool. I'll do it for the next open mic.
I'll do mine for the next open mic.
Will you?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay,
Maybe.
cool. I'll do mine for the next open mic. I'll do a cover of 1 week by the Bare Naked Ladies.
I did mine
be
in
cool.
front of Billy.
It's true. Yeah, I can verify it. Brooke knows the whole thing.
But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna print it out. I'm gonna learn them. I'm gonna be the coolest kid in school. And I'm sitting there
Do you
clicking
ever
print.
actually do it in front of people at school?
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm sitting there. I'm clicking print. It's not printing, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Print. It's not printing, and I'm like, fuck this, and I go to bed. And then like
That's such a that-year-old thing to do.
that's a me
fuck
now
it.
thing to do.
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
honest.
honestly.
So I'm like, oh well, that's a done thing. Fine. And like a week later, my dad comes up to me and he's like, what the fuck is this? And slams like 80 pages of paper that I'll have Look at Me Now lyrics printed on them on the table.
Are the sorry, I don't know anything about like music or pop or anything like that.
Oh, they're not nice lyrics.
Are the lyrics? Yeah, are they?
Oh, they're bad.
Are they filthy?
Could you give us like a brief
what's
example?
I don't want to. Don't put me on the spot.
No,
I'll
but
be-
just like
you don't
what?
rap
Yeah,
it,
don't
just, like,
rap it. But
say
what
it.
are
Say
what are some of the
because I
I
lyrics?
don't know, bitch. It has
Oh, it has.
slurs.
Oh, well, which ones?
Just start putting beeping here and make it look like I'm saying slurs.
Bah, 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 bah.
You know, yeah.
Lots of bad words
Okay.
that
Yeah.
a middle schooler shouldn't be
That
saying.
an 11 or 12-year-old
Just
shouldn't be
classic
like.
Lil Wayne stuff, you know?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is your dad familiar with the fact that he the goat? Maybe if he knew how goated Wayne was, then
Well, I have another story about my dad and Lil Wayne if you want to hear that one too.
I
But
can't imagine how you do.
I
yeah.
do want to involve Lil Wayne lyrics as well.
Yeah, they
But this
actually
one's like
met.
almost worse, and I might not say it on the podcast.
Okay, then don't.
But yeah, anyway, my dad slams all these papers down in front of me. He's like, what is this? And I was like, oh, those are my lyrics. I was going to print them out and learn them all. And they were all just like backed up on the printer waiting to be printed.
I'd have lied.
So they just kept printing, and he
like,
just
I
let
know
them all
mom must
go.
have done it.
And I had to be like, sorry, I wanted to print out the lyrics and read them. And he was like, never read filth like this. You're 12 years old.
Oh my
and got me
God.
like in trouble, and I got my printer privileges taken away. And then I just went on the computer and read them in my own time and learned it anyway. So there you go, Steve. There's no controlling me.
There you go.
But yeah, it's just kind of...
She found a way.
That's just my thing. Because, like, no one snuck on my computer and found out what I was doing. I just, like, fully exposed myself by, like, printing out 80 pages and not clearing the printer history. And just
There
be
you
like,
go. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to bed. I feel like I would have known enough about that at the age of 12 to just be like, shit, this is going to print. It's like in the queue or something. It's going to print out, and then I'm going to be in trouble. It's cute that you at that age were just like, I'm going to do that. I need to learn this song. It's like pure filth. And I was like, yes, man, 1 week. When I was like... when I was like 11, yeah.
That's really good.
And I was like, I need to show my friends this fucking song, but the only way I can show them is if I perform it for them.
You know, it's really funny.
Because it was like 2001 or whatever.
Last time I was here, we got live TV downloaded, and we were listening to music videos. And, like, they're just playing whatever they want, you know? It's like the radio. Like, stuff's just coming on. And that song comes on, and without saying anything, Mitch just turns to me and starts singing the entire song. And I'm just
the whole
like,
thing.
Just looking at you going like, it's been 1 week since you looked at me. Doing the whole thing deadpan.
it's just like, what's happening right now?
Yeah, and then he just starts going off, you know? I mean, like, the verses are really fun. It's a good song. Yeah, it's a life-changing song. Changed mine. And it gave us all this.
Same with Look at Me Now.
Great song.
Not as good.
Great song. Great song.
That's so interesting. That's actually really cool. That's actually, like, really cool. Yeah. And what were you looking at me for?
Just seeing where this bit's going.
It's gonna like you plug the ears.
Yeah.
It's gonna make insinuate that she was talking too much, and that we're like, okay, we didn't actually get into any questions. Well, I guess we'll just have a Brooke episode. That's so cool because, you know, and plant the seed of doubt on this thing like we're joking, and then later tonight when we're like having dinner, bring it up again, but in like in a more like
in
stern
like a serious
way, in like
way.
a more serious way.
So she'll be like, oh, you weren't really, joking.
You water that seed.
Yeah.
By tonight.
Yeah.
Probably tomorrow morning. She'll break. Yeah.
Right about the time the YouTube video goes live.
She'll be, oh, what did I talk about? Stop! We're not done yet! Hey! Psst. Fingers in! Fingers in!
Brooke, where's your loop earbuds? Not a sponsor.
We're done.
I can't actually hear you.
Were you actually plugging? Brooke, you didn't have to actually plug. We're doing a bit, you dumbo.
I don't know. I thought maybe the bit was you actually didn't want me to hear.
No.
Oh, I don't know what you said.
Well, you're going to have to watch the YouTube video and go to youtube.com/allthespace-in-between to find out. This has been All the Space in Between. My name's Mitch.
My name is Billy.
My name's Brooke.
Oh, I'm so fucking sleepy.
Well, you gotta edit a podcast, so you better drink some of that freaking coffee.
Okay. What do you think of the hood up?
I love the hood up.
Yeah, you should have done that in the beginning of the episode.
All right, let's run it back.
Okay.
Remember that shit you said like 20 minutes in. I can't remember what it was, but if you like this feels better. God damn it. Oh,
cute.
Man.
It is.
All right, I'm wearing it next time. This exact fit.
Cool.
Exactly like this.
Yeah. Just don't change. Oh, yeah.
Sweetie, I never have changed. Okay? Other people change. The only time I changed is when I was a 6-year-old NPC drinking coffee. That's the only time I've changed. Okay? Since then?
Stop.
That was really good.
Oh, will you tell one more really quick story before we get off?
Are you serious?
Yes, very quick. I love it so
We're
fucking much.
literally in the goodbyes.
What?
All right, hold on.
Okay.
It was because it's involving your dad, and it's really really fun.
Steve, I gotta send this episode.
So it was when you were on. It was you were on some like.
IMVU.
Yes, I think so, right? And you were like
How
super
I
fucking.
learned what sex was.
Yes, how you learned what sex was is a great fucking
Also,
story.
let me just throw it out there that you definitely shouldn't send Steve this episode because you were like, I can talk about sex on this podcast, right?
Yeah, that's mostly what you've been doing. So don't show it to your dad, but or do I don't know.
I don't know.
He's
Yeah.
cool. He seems like a chill guy.
All right, last story. I'm full of stories. I'm so sorry, everyone.
This one I
Well, to be fair, Billy told me to tell the first story. You're telling me to tell the last story.
Yeah.
Please. It's so funny to me.
I download IMVU. Do you know it's the game with like the little cartoon people? You make your own like avatar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And you just kind of like a social. It's kind of like Habbo Hotel adjacent. You know?
Yeah. So it's just like a like an open world chat room, really. Yeah.
How old are you?
9.
Jesus.
Maybe?
Okay.
Maybe younger.
All right. Go on.
And I'm like, I want to play dress up. So God knows how I was so tech savvy as a child, but I somehow download IMVU and do the whole thing.
You download IMVU at age 9. By age 12, you forgot how to print. That's super funny.
Yes.
But go on.
So I'm on there, and I'm like, here's my new person, and I'm hanging out. You know, you could do a lot on this game. I don't know who's played it. You could like fully fuck on this game. So I like load into the world. I don't remember it fully what happened. But I'm in a room with a guy, and there's a bed.
I got that.
He starts fucking me in the game.
Wait. So in... Yikes. Okay, so in... I don't remember all these details. But in the game, these avatars... You're not just sexting people. They can have sex with one another.
Oh, I thought that he was just typing to you.
I thought he was just typing to you.
No, you can fully... I think so. From what... Hold on. Can I look at... No, I'm not going to look it up.
Yeah, this is a quick story.
I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure you could have. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure we're like literally fucking. Which is why I like ran downstairs to my dad and I was like, I downloaded the virus. I don't know what's happening. There's scary things on the computer. Help me. And he comes running upstairs and they're fucking.
Did you actually think it was a virus?
Yeah.
I would think it's a virus too. At age 9, I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. So my dad comes upstairs and he's trying to like delete it and figure out what's happening. And he starts typing to this guy in the room and he's like, stop it. And the guy just starts typing back stuff like, you know.
Yeah.
Nice pussy. And my dad's just like, stop it now. Stop. And I'm just sitting there like, I did it. It's on my phone.
Could he not have just closed the program?
That's what I like about the fucking story so much. That your dad didn't just fucking close the laptop or anything like that. Just, whoa, okay, whatever. He actually turned to Brooke and was like, Brooke, leave the room. Now. And then he turned back to his laptop and was just like,
do what you must.
I'm here. Let's finish this. Because that's how he assumed like that's the only way I can get out of this game. Yeah. For your dad, it was like a game of Jumanji. He like had to get to the other. He had to make this guy come, and then he's just like, whoo. That's it. Like, why wouldn't he just close the fucking laptop?
I don't know.
He's just like, stop it, stop,
please stop. And you know the guy's just like, no, fuck you. And I'm just sitting there like, what's happening? Wow. And that's how I learned what sex was.
Well, first of all, that's not sex. Yeah. So if you
I don't know what they're doing, and it like traumatized me. And then I was just like, oh, people doing the thing in the bed. Gotcha. Yeah.
People doing the thing in the bed. Mm-hmm. The little woohoo Sims thing. Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. I think it's more graphic than that. I don't have very brief. I was 9. Graphic. But I'll look it up after this.
I'd rather you didn't.
I'm curious.
Yeah. Not on my internet.
I'm just gonna get Mitch in the other room and be like, stop it.
Damn it. Brooke, not again.
Yeah, Brooke's gonna come running in here while Mitch is editing the podcast, being like,
I think I got a virus on your Alienware laptop. What? That's where I play Skater XL.
Not the Alienware.
Listen, man, I'll do anything. Anything? And then I'm too eager to jump into it. Let's make this quick.
I'm Brooke.
I'm Mitch.
I'm Billy.
Bye.
If you guys like the episode and you think other people might also like the episode, tell them about the podcast wherever podcasts are found. We are on YouTube, youtube.com/allthespace-in-between. We are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and everywhere like that. But if you want a very convenient place to find the episode, you can go to our website. And our website is
allthespaceinbetween.com. If you have an email, we only read one this week, but oops, hee. It was Brooke Nook's corner.
I didn't mean to.
It was good.
Oh, it's good.
It was good. It was funny.
I love it. And plus, you never write into the podcast when you're in Canada.
Yeah.
I'm always asking you to write into the podcast.
Guys, my underwear fell out of my pants.
Guys, please.
So we gotta make the most of it while you're here. If you, listener, have a question, an email, a suggestion, weird story, whatever you want to send us, please do. Our email address is
all the space in between at gmail.com, and please actually send us emails. We're running low. I know you guys are thinking like, well, they haven't responded. Because there was hundreds and hundreds of emails we haven't responded to yet. But I kind of feel like most of them are like, they're not time sensitive, but I just like a fresh one. We don't even say
a lot of them are time sensitive.
It's true.
I guess a lot of them are but not anywhere close to most.
Quite a few are. A lot of pickles are like, this thing is happening in my life now.
Yeah, what do I do?
Okay, we probably shouldn't be doing this now, but open the email. We'll go to like, we'll find like a cool medium if we just did like the first 20, and we'll see how many of them are time sensitive, and we can do that. We'll probably be done by around dinner time. New episodes, everybody. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I only know the beginning.
Yeah, no. Yes, that part. I forget how the outro sounds.
I don't know.
Huh. Oh, slow smoke.
We're never saying slow
smoke
smoke
anymore.
Don't cut it yet. This is still on.
No, I know.
Nah, we gotta say the beginning.
Dang it. Forget
Next
it.
Time.
Ah, fuck him anyway, to be honest. Of course. Fuck that guy.
I'm gonna go turn the camera off.
Please.